What's up, Guiding Bolt fans? Jessica here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a 3D D20. So I have a printable paper pattern that you can use to make your very own dice, and we're actually going to be using these dice for a Christmas countdown D&D style. I have made these templates so you can go ahead and print them out on our sister site, thenifty-nerd.com. And I'd recommend using cardstock to print them out so your dice are a little bit sturdier. Let's get started. The materials you will need for today's project include a pair of scissors, some tape, a glue stick, and then of course the 3 pieces of the pattern printed out. So the 3 pieces of our pattern here, we're going to cut them out and then we'll tape the different pieces together. So you can see here that this piece, the 13, is going to tape to the 5. And then the 6 down here is going to line up with the 14, and those 2 pieces will be taped together. From there we fold and then glue our 20-sided dice together. So let's go ahead and get this cut out. Okay, now that we have our 3 pieces cut out, I've decided I'm going to go ahead and crease all of the lines to prep our folds. This will make it easier when we go to actually form the dice. Once I've creased all of the lines, then I'm going to tape the 3 pieces together. So for all the sides of the dice, we want to do a mountain fold. So I'll see you after we fold. Now we have all of our pieces pre-folded. So you can see everything's got a crease and it's already starting to take 3D shape. So we're going to now tape our 3 pieces together. So as you recall, the 5 and the 13 are going to go next to each other. And then the 14 and the 16 are going to go next to each other. So I'm going to flip them over and tape those 2 joints together. Alright, we're ready to start folding our 20-sided dice. So we're going to use the label tabs to help us line up the pieces, and then we'll use glue stick on the tab as we go to glue the thing together. You will notice that there are 2 tabs that don't have any numbers on them. So these 2 tabs are going to come together like this, but we're not going to glue these tabs because these are going to be the access point for someone to tear open the dice in order to access the prize that's inside of it each day as they're counting down with the advent calendar. Let's get started. Hopefully this isn't too awkward as I'm trying to reach around the camera here. Two. And I'm using the washable school glue here, so any purple glue you might see, that'll end up drying clear, so that won't be a problem. And I have created this pattern so you can print it on any color paper you want. I just went ahead and printed it on white so it was easy for you guys to see what I'm doing. And we're slowly going to work our way around, gluing all the tabs shut. As we get closer to done, it's going to get a little bit more awkward to hold. But just play with it, you don't have to rush. And remember, as you're getting close to sealing it all the way closed, Don't forget to add your prizes inside first. And some good options for prizes to put inside. Of course, dice. Everyone likes to get new shiny click-clacks. You could add miniatures. So miniatures are a fun one to include inside of your advent calendar dice. Or another option would be to have condition markers. These can be fun and help with theater of the mind on your grid system on the table. I already see it's starting to get a little bit more difficult for me here. But we're just going to keep maneuvering it and playing with it. If you want to try different glue, like maybe hot glue, you could see if that would hold a little bit better as you sit and play with it. And again, last chance, if you haven't put in your prize, make sure you do that. And we'll close that up. And we got our two tabs there. All right, and there we have our D20. I mean, obviously it's not going to roll with these flaps, but we got a 7. All right, let's hope we have advantage on that roll. So you can go ahead and make however many of these you want for your countdown. I'm thinking I'm going to make 12 of them, so the 12 days of Christmas countdown. Hey guys, I wanted to provide a quick update. So for the next dice I made, I actually went ahead and tested out using the hot glue gun. Night and day difference. Don't use the glue stick, use the hot glue gun. It was much easier to get the cube to go together. I didn't have any of my sides popping off as I was getting towards the end, and it just turned out a little bit cleaner because I could get everything to stick together. So hot glue, not glue stick. And once you have all your dice made, you can go ahead and use a sticker or a marker, and you can circle the numbers, and that would be what you use as you count down with the advent calendar. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of mine made up, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So if you guys have any questions about making this, or if you want to see other dice templates for folding out of paper, let me know down below in the description. As always, we appreciate you guys watching. Please give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. And until next week, may the dice odds be in your favor.